one. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still scoreless in this one. Finland's won the draw. Europe's got control of it now from their own end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Now a quick pass to King. Stops him cold. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Finland's got a hold of the puck now. Right up the gut into the offensive end.
This is my house!
Makes the save! Tries to get the puck over to Jocks. What a steal in his own end. A little rock'em sock'em on the play. Europe's got the puck along the wall. And that's picked off. Shakes off the coverage. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
And the puck stopper steps behind his own net to play the puck along the board. He scores!
You got to know where you are in the net. You got to have a knack and a sense to your positioning. And you also have to have quiet feet. It just looks like he's scrambling around in the crease here. And he can't find his footing. And as a result, he can't get square to the puck.
Devastating hit into the boards, and listen to this building rattle.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Quick feed to King. From his own end, he moves it up ahead and makes the save. Moves it in front. He scores! What a goal!
I love that he fights to get tight to the net here, and it's all about accuracy and a quick release. It's not about how hard it is, and he doesn't miss.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Europe's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Oh, and he whacks it away with the stick. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Off the trot, he ties up his opponent. From his own end, he picks up the puck. And now he angles it across to Jocks. Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love his game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
Europe's taken full advantage of their scoring opportunities with a comfortable lead here in the first. Slides the puck down low. Dishes it off. Scores! A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, and if they can get one more, they'll be one away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck. Well, he does a great job of maneuvering his body to get available in tight to the goaltender. Anytime you're net front, you want to find a way to get your stick on a puck. This one-timer that he's able to get off, the goaltender clean.
That knocks him off the puck. And that's off a stick.
Oh, did that go in? Sorry about that.
That's fast, James. A pair of goals in 40 seconds.
Well, buckle up, everybody. We're setting up for an exciting finish now.
Well, this is entertaining. You can feel one side. They're starting to squeeze their sticks pretty tight, James. You know it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
The Evolution have gained control of the puck in their own zone. Europe's got it along the wall. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Rantanen. Feeds it over. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Fires it. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. She wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect on the finish. Well, it's a close game, and you need a shot in the arm sometimes, and the best way to do that is to physically engage. And the response to that hit, you just have a look at the bench, and you know that the team is bumped.
More than half the period has expired. Finland still down a goal here, but they have really picked up the tempo these last few minutes. Rips it and rips it! Oh, and he stops that one! That was served up with a whole lot of spice!
This is my house!
Scores! On the rebound, he pops it! Finland's beginning to look like their version of their team here after that goal.
Well, yeah, you can see in their body language after that counter-strike as well, James. You can feel the energy kind of pulsing throughout the bench, and you almost knew and felt like something was coming. And if you're the coach, you like that because it's a response. It's a response to an early goal against, and as a coach, it's exactly what you want to see.
Fantastic save! Oh, what a save as he denies them again! Moves with the puck in the corner. Beats the goalie, but can't beat the post!
The adrenaline's rushing. You're getting yourself to the right spot at the right time with an opportunity to go ahead in the game. And you hit the post and out.
Strong use of the body. Finland's gained possession along the boards. They gain the zone from the left side. There's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled. Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, it's all tied up. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Europe's got the puck against the boards. Great read as he crouches down to block it. There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Good clearing attempt to breathe. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Rantanen. Absolutely rocks him on the play, and that sends a message to the bench. Big time defensive play. And he moves it up to Nicholas. Passes out front. Oh, he comes up with a stop.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum change. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Offenses don't face off, and he wins the draw. Good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. Well, despite all that firepower and goals scored in the first, we're still tied here as we get underway in the second. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Europe's been outshot in this game, James, and I think it's because they're a step behind. They're going to have to find some urgency in those first 5 strides if they want to get the puck with any type of speed. And they also have to fight for the interior of the ice. They've been on the perimeter all game long.
Puck clears the zone. And he takes the feed. Takes possession. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. The Circus will play it from the defensive zone. Drives to the paint, and will play on as that goes off the outside of the post. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. Rantanen's going to serve a pair for interference.
Well, this is a good call because it is interference. You have to allow your opponent to fight for a loose puck.
Finland's got the win off that draw. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and
And they've gone ahead, and it comes short-handed.
well, and that's just a dagger, isn't it, James? Being aggressive, anticipating an active stick, and getting on your horse and creating opportunity when you're on the PK. On a tie game and you get the nod for the PK, all you want to do is show coach, prove to your team that you can kill it off, but this puck goes the other way, and they wind up breaking the tie by getting the shorty. Unbelievable.
Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And it stays in. Handles the puck at the point. Here's a blast. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Finland's got the puck in the defensive end. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Long lead pass into the neutral zone. Oh, that goes off his helmet. Hopefully he's okay.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the...
They tied up! They tied up with the goal!
Well, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts. James, this is just an absolute clinic and body position, how to roll off your coverage. And it's perfectly executed as he doesn't have much time to get the one-timer off, but he gets his stick available and he executes.
With possession along the wall. Takes the puck along the boards. Scores! And that's 3! It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, he gets a hattie to boot.
Europe's gone up by 1 here in the second period.
Well, it's been a lot of hard work and heavy lifting to get to this point just to get that 1-goal lead, James. Not only do they want to hold on to it, they want to extend it now.
Icing is the call. We'll get a reset. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Europe's got a 1-goal lead. Nice job tying up his opponent. Puck picked up by Rantanen. The Circus played along the wing. Booming shot! Turns him away! And he makes that save as well!
I'd say he has some fast-twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Here in the corner, he grabs the puck.
Chops has been so dangerous tonight. He wants that puck on his stick. He's got 2 goals already, and he's looking for the hat trick.
Here's a pass down low. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Play is blown dead with the offside.
Sometimes they don't ask how many, it's just how, James. And if you break this down, it's unbelievable the athleticism to be able to get in front of this puck. I mean, it is desperation. He is doing everything to keep his team close in this one.
Finland's got to find a way to break on through. They've had plenty of shots on net, and yet they trail here in period number 2. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. The Evolution have gained control of the puck along the wall. Here's a chance to the middle, and that's stopped. Angles it over to Chops. Moves it to the middle, and scores! What a play!
Well, the goalie's jumping to the butterfly because he can't see the puck. I mean, they work on tracking exercises all the time, but you can't see it when you got bodies in front of you. So this is a smart shot that makes its way to the back of the net.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Picks up the puck in his own end. Uses the boards with the bank pass. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here's a pass to the middle. And that caroms off a twig in front of the net. Moves it to Rantanen. The Circus move it in. From the point, they take control of it. Here's a shot, and that one's stopped.
Romo's got to reset mentally and find his game here. I mean, his team's playing really well in front of him. It's a reason why they have the lead. It certainly hasn't been for his effort between the pipes, but that save has to give him some confidence. He needs to settle in and start making more.
Handles the puck. Oh, what a save in front. Can't connect. Takes it in front. Let's move to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. The Circus moved the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. The Evolution have taken possession along the wall. Skates to the crease. Slides it across. And he takes the dish. Here's a chance. Sends it in front. Puts it off the post. Big time stop there. Can't pull the trigger. Europe's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Evolution have possession along the boards. The buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports. We've got a third period just around the corner. 40 minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. They're underway here in the third, and this could come down to last shot wins. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
The Circus need to find some urgency in their game if they want to get back on track in this third period. They're losing right now because they're being outplayed, out-hustled, and outmatched in terms of their tenacity on the puck. Just look at their possession time. It is too low to be a difference maker out there.
And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. The Circus win the draw here in their own end. Works it across to Nicholas. Europe's got the puck here in the open ice. Picks off the pass.
The Circus have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense because this game's awfully close.
While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Europe's got possession of the puck. We got a penalty coming up here. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
There's no place in the game for that play, James. You see the numbers. You cannot hit an opponent from behind when they're in a vulnerable position. That's a 5-minute major all day long.
Circus will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
A 5-minute major, so much time, and the mindset should not change. You're looking for openings, you want to have urgency, and you want to drive the net. Opportunity is everything here. They have to take advantage.
Handles it along the blue line. And that pass is redirected. Passes it over. Europe's got the puck shorthanded. Takes it into the slot. Quick shot. Oh, and I think that goes off the mask, and it stays out, and play continues.
It's only
Another
hit.
He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that puck quickly if he doesn't want to get banged again.
Finland's got possession at center.
Sit down.
That's a solid check on the play. And he takes the pass. Takes the pass into the area known as Gretzky's office. Hammers one from the point. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Just want to have a look at his assists here, James, so far in this game. You really sense that he's spatially aware tonight. When that puck is on his stick, it really is on a string. I mean, he's manipulating his opponent. He's creating space. But he has just a knack to know exactly where his line mates are. He's threading the needle. He's creating. And he has a couple helpers so far.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Good stand-up hit. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Sends a pass over. Smart defensive play there. Solid hit on the play. Passes it in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Sneaks by the poke check. Here's a pass in front, and that goes off a stick. Puck moved over to Nicholas. Slides it to Rantanen. Here's a chance. Big time stop. Takes the feed.
Put that on the score sheet.
And they capitalize with the extra player on the ice, and it's a power play goal.
Well, using the advantage of having extra ice available to them, James, that's why their most skilled players are on the ice. That one's executed to perfection. Goaltenders are just so good in this league, James, that they see the shot, they are going to stop it. And so you got to get traffic in front of the net. On this power play, they do an excellent job of getting bodies in front of the paint.
Major penalty expires both teams back to even strength. And while they gave up one goal, still a pretty solid effort by the penalty killers. Romo's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Nicholas strikes for his first goal of the game after having multiple looks, multiple scoring opportunities throughout the game here, James. And there's two ways you can look at it as an athlete. One, you can kind of get frustrated, or two, you can say to yourself, listen, I'm getting the looks, I'm in the right spots, I have the puck on my stick with it. Well, he chose the latter.
And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Find some space in the corner. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here, James. Just lined up perfectly and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
The Circus have the advantage in shots tonight, but they still find themselves trailing here in the third period. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Takes the feed at the back end. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Europe's got it in their own zone. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. And we'll reset things after that icing. Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Finland's got it and they're on the attack.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with a tired group that they're playing against.
And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Denies that opportunity. Here's an odd man rush. Jabs the puck away. Slides it up to Nicholas. Avoids the poke check. Big time hit, and that had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. And you can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
Absolutely critical strike here in the third.
Yeah, really important that they didn't get frustrated. They just trusted the process, and they found themselves getting the equalizer. Now there's a lot of game to be played to try and win it.
And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice faceoff. Picked off. Finland's got a hold of the puck. Receives the pass. Moves by the check. He got all of that one. Feeds the puck up to Chops. And they'll go the other way with it. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
And off the face-off, they take possession. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. The Circus will play it in their own end. Slides it across to Nicholas. Takes the puck at the point. From behind the net. Nicholas setting up against the wall. Takes the puck. How did he stop that one?
Well, he's having a multiple-point game right now because of how dynamic he's been in the offensive zone. I mean, he's been all around the net. When he's got the puck on his stick, he's a shooting threat. But also, when he's off of the puck, he's getting to the right spots at the right time. And this is how you generate offense. And he's been doing it all game long.
Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Feed to the middle. He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! Europe's got to feel like they've got some extra energy now with that one-goal lead here in the third.
Well, you can see the finish line, but you're not there yet. So you got to make sure that you continue to press, James. You got to close quickly on your opponent when they have the puck. Don't give them an inch in all three zones.
Romo's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Well, they say when it doesn't happen, you continue to try again, and that's exactly what's happened here, James, and these multiple one-timer opportunities, but this one is going to convert. His teammates know that he's open, they put it right in his wheelhouse, and he buries it.
The Circus are running out of time as they trail late in this third period. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Romo's got it, and the officials blow the play dead.
Well, and this is a smart play. He's been dialed in all night, and he recognizes that he doesn't want his team to make any mistakes. The safe play sometimes is to hold on.
Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. To the front! Finland's got a hold of the puck now. To his teammate! Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Chops is all skills. You know that back in the day, he's been working on it collectively, and it shows in his game. But right here, he just gets caught up in a tight space and loses the puck.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Off the face-off, they take the puck. They've got numbers here. Can't connect on the shot. And this one is all over as the final horn sounds. Europe's performance at time looked like they were overwhelmed, but yet the final score, there they are with the win.
Yeah, the selective shot selection. I mean, not a ton of shots on net, but quality. I just like the way they had patience to open up the middle of the ice, James, and get some quality shots off, which resulted in goals.